I mean, this is actually something we got speaking to the marriage celebrant about, because he also does weddings, but also funerals as well. And we got talking about, you know, one's very sad, and the other one is a funeral. And no, one is, oh gosh, we are just dying for electricity right now. Wait, why is the power off? We should, maybe it is circuitry overloads we're getting right now. Let me have a look. How are our chefs going? What chefs living up, creating, cooking? Cooking 9, cooking 3, cooking 8, cooking 6. Okay, so we've got a few good chefs. And cooking 2. Nips is taking part as well. Actually, I might just... There's so much food that's being produced. We kind of need it, though, desperately. But these things require so much power. I'm going to deconstruct one. I know. It's kind of silly to deconstruct one, but we've got the reharvesting done. Get off my screen. What is where are we at with this one? Max harvest is 3. I thought it should be 5. Solent green. Akara wolf. Solent green. Solent green. Is that the color of the chlorine? It's very well possibly. I will believe anything you tell me, pretty much. We've made one bit of ladder on our search to get down to this one geyser that is straining under the pressure. Let's see. I can now stream and beam off Xbox One. Well, that sounds very high-tech. Very exciting. Yeah, I never know. Consoles are one of those things I don't know too much about. For me, it was always the PlayStation 2. That's where consoles were like. I was just like, you know, PlayStation 2, that's all I'll ever need. Got a PlayStation 3, I just don't know what to do with it. I watch Blu-rays on it. Look at it go! That is just the creepiest thing! It's got a little tongue that pops out and it's like, hey! Okay. Food. We're going to build us another rations box, because I think that we will need it. There you go. You could turn the people into Soylent Green. Oh, now I see what you're saying. It's an old sci-fi movie. Understood. Okay, so turning them into that. That's right. I was talking about death before, because there's a death. I mean, it's one of those things that's it's an everyday thing. I mean, people die every day. Goodness me. If you worked in a funeral home or if you worked in a hospital, it's just death. Or if you worked on a farm or an abattoir, death is just a thing that happens. You know. So, but it's one of these things that people are still awkward about talking about, because no one wants to be reminded about their own mortality. But the options are, I mean, at some point you're going to have to think, what do I want done with my body when I die? And as a child, and I know this is weird and morbid as a kid to think, I was thinking I always wanted to be buried with a pillow and a doona, so I wouldn't get cold when I was being buried. Because I wanted to be warm. That's the one thing. I don't want to be cold. I don't like being cold. And the cold always reminds me of death, so that's why I just don't like doing that. Not to say I don't enjoy winter. I love enjoying winter, but being cold isn't what I enjoy. I like a nice roaring fire during winter. You know, this is really... Let's just destroy that and let's replace this. But I was looking at all the options of what you can do, and I found out they can actually liquefy you now. And, I don't know, put you back into the waterways again? I don't know. They liquefy people. That kind of grosses me out just a little bit. I don't exactly want to be liquefied. There we go. Another way I remember reading was I'm gonna get $1,500 gaming laptop when my parents sell the house. I'm gonna buy Minecraft and Overwatch and Rocket League when I get it. Oh, okay. Good for you, Mysterious Sloth. That's your parents are selling the house and you're going to be getting $1.5 grand. Oh, yes. Well, there we go then. That will set you up for life. I'm a berry in a Snuggie. I don't know if the Snuggie will break down, but okay. That's what you want. That's what you want. But one thing, yeah, liquefying. One thing I remember reading, I don't know if it's true, and I think that would probably be the way I'd want to be processed, I guess you could say, from death. And that was, they freeze dry you, which is removing all the moisture out of you, all the liquid out of you. And then they, using a series of vibrations, just literally vibrate you into dust. And it's a more economical way of disposing of the body. Same with liquefying, apparently. It's meant to be a more economical way of disposing of the body, because you do require there's a lot of bad things that go into the atmosphere or go into that's created when they burn a body. So oh yeah, okay, now we're building towards the geyser. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit concerned not having enough space. I'm just going to build to about there. There we go. We'll figure out what to do. I need a fail-safe program of sorts, like that. Actually, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think there is a fail-safe. I think this thing will just keep producing so much water, and then your base is destroyed. I want to find a place that we could. I mean, there's a lot of space up here, so I'm thinking maybe putting it up here if I could. But yeah, so being freeze-dried and then vibrated until I'm dust. I mean, I can deal with that. I don't want to become a decomposing bit of yuck. Oh, okay, 3 people are idle. Well, what can we do? What jobs can we give these people? You know, let's get rid of this hunk of rock that's in the middle. So yeah, freeze dried. That's my choice. There's a thing called, if they liquefy people, we might drink them in tap water. Well, think about all the piss that people have pissed out that's gone back into the ocean and that's been, you know, evaporated up into clouds and then rained back down upon us. I mean, eventually, most of the water's been piss. But what was I saying? Sorry, my brain just went and I think I had a minor stroke. Oh, that really hurt my head. I don't know what's going on. Nope. Nobody that I want. Goodbye. Green Thumb BR. Hey there, how's it going with the base? The new rations box you have are refrigerated. Indeed they are. Check it out. We've got ourselves 2 Wheezeworts flanking our ration boxes, making sure that they're icy cold. Apparently they're unrefrigerated now. Refrigerated. Oh, there we go. Unrefrigerated. Refrigerated. Unrefrigerated? Okay then. It's well. I'm not too sure the Wheezewort's doing what it's definitely keeping the hydrogen generators cool. Oh yeah, that's been built. Okay. Seeds. Wheezewort. There we go. But it's working out. The interesting thing was that I remember reading of as a way of disposing a body this is a real thing apparently. I don't know if this is the professional term, but the mushroom death suit, I think I remember reading is what it was called. Okay, don't tell me we're already out of hydrogen. Oh, what is it with this? That seemed like an extraordinary thing. And again, it's meant to be carbon, you know, no carbon footprint. It's meant to be very good for the environment because it's literally mushroom seeds that grow and then feed off of your decomposing body, and they take all the nasty things out and make them with that. So I was like, oh, okay, that sounds like fun. Not something I don't think I'd really want to do though, personally. That's just not. I don't imagine being turned into mushrooms. Don't get me wrong, I love mushrooms. Bosciola is one of my favorite pasta sauces. I love bacon and mushrooms and cream and garlic and yum, but I don't want to be turned into mushrooms. What's happening? Suffocating? Uh-oh. Well, don't hang out. Oh, that's why. It's just such... Okay. You make sure you got to get back in time, guys. I know it's a long trek, but make sure you can breathe. Whew, had me scared there. I want to get to day 100. We're going to do that. We're going to get to 100 days. That is my goal. And then after 100, 1,000. Without a doubt. I don't know. I mean, 75, we've already ripped out this massive core. I don't know how big we could make this base. Well, I don't know what the potential of this base would be. Oh, there we go. That's what's beyond the space. You can see there's a little grey line right there. So is it a square or is it a circle? How far up can we go? Okay, that's pretty far up, because I was just holding it up and down like that. I have wanted to explore. The music's ended again. The music has ended. I do want to explore over here as well. To our idol. Well, you know what? You two idle people can be busy carving this out. You know what? If you don't have any work to do, we'll find you work. Trust me. We've got to do explorations, we does. So let's do it. Still want to play Resident Evil 7 so bad. I mean, I have watched the game. I've watched streamers play it. Okay, we can disable that. Let's enable this one. For some reason, our generators just aren't kicking as much butt as I'd like. I'm thinking if I put a third generator there, it will be splitting our hydrogen supply via 3, which is an issue. Oh bugger! They didn't switch them over. But it means that if they're running smoothly, we can have our base hopefully not be getting any more short circuits, because I did overload the system a little bit, I must admit. What are you doing? Carl, why are you doing that, Carl? You just had your hands washed, now you're going to go to bed. I'd be surprised if you get to bed before it's too late. What if, when we dream that we are different people, that's who we are in our past lives? Well, dreams are very interesting things, aren't they, Mysterious Sloth? I will admit. I mean, I've spoken to this about with doctors and psychiatrists and things like that, and psychologists, just to find out what their opinion about dreams were. And one thing I remember reading in in a psychology textbook is that it's a way of dealing with anxieties throughout the day, and we process it, or some people say it's from everything. It's everything that we've learned in the day, and it's our brain reprocessing it again. I don't know if that's the case or not, but that's what I remember being told. Okay, we're gonna break this down in a very systematic manner. There's so much carbon dioxide down here. I would always like to think that sometimes dreams might come real, especially as a teenager, because then I would be so lonely. But now I've got a fiance, it doesn't really matter as much. When you're marrying someone, there's like always a reminder that you're not alone. Things have gotten very quiet and very scary down here. Okay, can we, oops, no. Disable these. Let's see what happens. No. There is an interesting trick to place a fridge in a vacuum area that you make with airlock doors. You can use the fridge with no electricity added, have it refrigerated forever. Well, sounds like a glitch. Indeedy-doo, sounds like a glitch. Okay, we've got hydrogen being sent out again. Doesn't look like it's reached the, oh, here it comes. I want to see if this is... I want to see if this is fixed, or if it just hates this pump. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's worked again. Maybe I had to turn it off and on again. That's it, isn't it? That's always the way to fix it. Have you tried turning it off and on again? I have, and now it's working properly. Okay, there we go. Resume. Where are we? Look at the time! Okay. There we are. Very interesting. I mean, that would be nice to have food that lasts forever. So far, I'm happy with what the ration boxes are trying to do, but the Wheezewort doesn't seem to be freezing it as nearly as much as I would like. Is this producing heat or something? Has this got Wheezewort in it now? It does. Okay, good. So we can undo that. We can deconstruct this. We'll let that Wheezewort grow, and then we can grow us. We can grow us another generator, apparently. I can grow generators. Isn't that the miracle of science? I think that's something I remember Richard Hawkins. Hawkins. There we go. I want to make sure I say his name right. It's not Hawkins. It's Richard Hawkins. That's not right either. Is it? Hawkins. Richard Hawkins. Who? Wait, what the hell? He was a bishop, apparently. Who the hell's Richard Hawkins? Son of John Hawkins. For some reason, I'm getting in a 17th century English sailor mixed up with Stephen Hawkins. My brain went to Richard Hawkins for some reason. I don't know. Wait, Richard Hawkins. What am I thinking of? Richard. Oh my gosh, what a blonde moment that was. How embarrassing. Oh well, doesn't matter. Brain fart. It happens. Stephen Hawkins. I don't even know what the hell I was talking about anymore. I give up. There goes my hood. Pop that back on. This stream, only this game. I did play Killing Floor 2 earlier, but that was just for maybe about half an hour. So far, it just seems to be this game that I'm just wanting to. I'm enjoying it. I don't know why. I'm eager to see how far I can take this. So I'll see how I go, Blobby. I really don't know if I'll be playing anything else. If I do, it'll have to be by. Have to be tonight. I'd have to play something else very soon, but I've been enjoying this game a lot. Oh, excuse me. It's kind of interesting that was my jaw. It's kind of interesting to see other streamers who stream just one game, and I'm not saying this is going to be the case for me from now on, because I still want to stream other games that I enjoy playing. Oh, now they're starting to mess up again. There they go. They're not working again anymore. They've gone all funny. Goodness me. What was I saying? Stephen Hawking's Glacier, Space. No, I can't remember what I was talking about before. We seem to land on 3 generators for some reason. I don't know why that is. There we go, I'll get rid of that one. Don't know why I did it like that, but apparently that's what I wanted to do. The 3 games that's like the same style of this game, I like. Number 1 is Timber and Stone, RimWorld, and Prison Architect. I played Prison Architect for a little bit. I got a feeling I would have really got into that game, but I just, I stopped. I think because I was starting to try to learn things that just got too complicated. Actually, no, it wasn't too complicated. I was just being a lazy ass. Oh, settle down! Don't yell. Don't yawn. It's not appropriate. You and your fiance should play split screen Rocket League. I've had friends try and get me into Rocket League, and it's one of those games I know I will suck so much at it, and I really don't want to embarrass myself. I guess I do that every day, but I don't want to play Rocket League. I know that I will just get so mad because I'll be like, I can't hit the ball! I jumped and I can't hit it! And, rage quit really, really badly. It looks, I must admit, it does look a little bit fun. I can't deny that. But I'm useless with all sports games. I've never played any of the FIFA. I know FIFA is one of those games that just seems to be like every year they bring out a new one, but I've never played them. Okay, now we can deconstruct. Gas pipes. To be honest with you, I never really played that many horror games either. Ah, that is a game I have finished. Cousin, are you still there? Because you asked me like 3 hours ago if I'd finished any games. I do know a few that I finished. Some. Not many. Just some. Actually, no, just one now. All I can think about is one. And that was, Slender the Arrival. That was a game I said, I just sat down. And it's not even a long game, so I think that's why I was able to finish it. I just sat down and I said, I'm finishing this game. Whether it kills me or not. Amnesia, the first Amnesia game, I was so determined to finish it. And I just got near the end and I was like, no more. No more of this Amnesia. No more. Just go away. Please just finish.